obviously trying to look for that lane power. I still imagine that Kalista, Renata should have their way with Kai'Sa and Neeko, considering just the early lane power that Kalista brings is just so obnoxious. Actually, there's other junglers. Oh, wait, look at this! Doinb
we're rolling on level 2?
Dude,
okay.
This is some ASOL CLG 2016 MSI type shiz, bro. And Missing and Pays are now like, why is there a Galio in my lane at 2.5 minutes?
Doinb, I think we low-key kind of ruined our lane. We're already seeing there's some early invades here from Aki. Aki can make this rotation.
Oh my god.
What
they
are
burned the
NIP
flash
doing?
early on to Missing. They are cooking something diabolical on the bot lane, and Missing is the result of the chef's kiss. NIP on the board with first blood. And make that kind of self-investment feel like it's worth. So if NIP continue to do this, then we have to see Scout either match it or make it worthwhile, as now Pays and Missing, they don't care that there is an early cheese gang from Doinb and Aki. They still win the 2v2.
Trying to play against early game Renata and Kalista. They're going to move over to the bottom side. I think it is pretty risky. Scout did hit level 6 first and did teleport back, so he has a resource advantage in mid. And it's going to be, you know, the first 3 grubs going over to JDG. I wonder how much they're going to be playing around Pays and Missing, as already off to a pretty good start. You look at his inventory, that's a very good itemization coming in with the recurve bow already here for the Kalista. From the grubs here, we're getting a split lane. We are at 8 minutes, going to be losing first turret. Blistering pace here, I think, from JDG. And I love the fact that we're seeing some adaptations. We got the crazy level 1. Now with not only the demolish props from Ala, they're going to cut off all of this minion wave from Cassante. And yeah, that's just going to probably be the first turret here. Oh, they're going to actually try to give it to Ala to try to, you know, get him back in. Okay, I think this is really creative.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Ala was the one that dropped some side waves on the other side of the map walking towards top lane, it gets reinvested back into him.
55.
55. 25 from pickaxe. Okay,
so,
yeah.
25 plus 10. So he doesn't
35.
have it quite yet. I think he...
90. He's at 90. He's at 90 right now. Yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, PP God right onto Pays, but it forces the cleanse the flash. Here comes the re-engage from Missing. Shun is actually just running away. They're going to use the Fate's Call to bail Missing out of there, but he goes right back in for the re-engage. Hostile takeover is now going to force NIP to turn on themselves. Leave, trying to see if he can get in there. Flash from Aki, but Ala will punt him back away. Shun, 3-man Impale is going to solve the backline, but Leave finds the first target onto Missing. Scout arrives to the party, finds Aki into the back, and now Shun and Scout trying to see if they can take this 2v3. They're pushing NIP away. It's the second round of grubs. Good flick on the Doinb. The Sentinel, he falls. And NIP's captain will hit the dirt. Chonji could be next in the 1v3, and JDG explode on the Rift in 11 minutes.
Well, they got first tower, they got first to 3 kills. Hell, let's just give them the first 3 objectives as well here. JDG win that fight. Such an aggression coming in from the Pyjamas. I mean, why are we flashing forward there on Leave? Just not in position to be able to deal damage here. And I love how JDG slow roll this play. Let them come into you. Let's play around this hostile takeover.
You have to like brute force your way through. And, you know, NIP, well, yes, your Kai'Sa has an early spike. Not the rest of your team. As now, maybe another fight. PP God looking for the Pop Blossom. Scout able to flash away from that one. And he's trying to buy as much time as he can, but he cannot get the exit out as the rest of JDG. NIP, maybe the first time it didn't work so well, but they're going to brute force it a second time. Hostile takeover is good. It's going to work a lot more. Pays is hopping. He's skipping. He's jumping. The bailout is still good and true, but he gets it off the revive. And Shanji just can't reach the Kalista. Pays still alive. JDG protecting their king. Quadra kill for Pays.
Wait, Ala stole the Pentaman! That was supposed to be a freebie for them! Has an additional 4 kills on top of that. 5-0 and 2, 1,000 gold to their name. They already have the first dragon. They have 5 grubs as well. This JDG roster playing to the early game, and they are succeeding at it.
And now that JDG have a thick enough wallet lead, they can just make map grow plays like this, where NIP are just not where they get to be in normal circumstances. Almost 4,000 ahead just for JDG in terms of wallet diff. And in the solo laners here for Scout and Ala.
Yeah, Scout has been participating in a lot of these kills, and individually.
She did not die, and Pays was able to pay tenfold, as now Shun might find an opportunity on Dodoibi just as he goes in with a Justice Punch. Oh, how ill-fated the timing, as Scout takes a lot of damage on the initial combo. But hang on, wait a minute, Hero's Entrance escapes the Skarner Impale, and now they don't have the Pop Blossom massive from PP God, but do they have the damage? Can they chew through this front line? And the answer, I don't think it's gonna be happening. The Weaver's Wall leaves no ground for NIP to go, and even though Leave was super fed on the Kaisa, he's got no front line that can stand in front of him like JD does for Scout and Pays.
On this Talia right now. He had a very influential play in that fight. Now JDG grab a dragon, or the mid-tier one. I don't know what NIP are doing, man. I have no clue what they're doing. This is some drunk gaming if I've ever seen it from NIP. We're in hometown territory. We said that there was supposed to be home court advantage.
Scout, I'm sorry, I was saying shit about you earlier, bro. You know what? I'll just shut up. You know, next time I talk some smack about Scout. Well, obviously, we got a long series ahead of us in this best of 3. JDG already having assembled themselves a pretty fat advantage with nearly 6,000, 7,000 gold ahead of NIP.
Only if I was an AD carry would I be asking it for us to potentially leave this game a bit fast. I'm looking at Pays at 19 minutes here. Level of success for this as a duo, and we're kind of seeing more of the same for NIP, where play a little too fast, individual mistakes coming in, and that I think is coming to really bite them here.
As long as JDG can just continue holding NIP hostage here on the top side, all 5 members are dedicated to trying to look for this objective. Scout is going to get objective pressure on the base.
Yeah, he's got 5 grubs. Why not just open up the turrets? Hell, let's see it. We're going to flip around the Otacon, boys.
Listen, just hold them hostage here. NIP, I mean, yeah, maybe they get the Otacon here and they force them off, but how much damage is Scout going to get? He's returned to the top side of the map here. JDG now, wait a minute, they already took out Shanji. Pop Blossom right into the back line. Leave is going to send it, but hostile takeover buys enough time. Scout on the right side, forcing Leave to not be able to join up. The Impale's going to hold the front line hostage once again. Scout and Missing are able to kite on backwards, but Pays was taken out of the fight early on, and NIP now have a moment. They've got Otacon GAs on their side. They're playing with ferocity. They're playing with boldness, but Scout against the world into 4 members. Shun looking for a rock over the wall, is gonna rail on in, is gonna push Leave away, and Scout is just wiping Otacon GAs one after one. Scout rock surfing on the Talia.
In terms of historical context between the two orgs.
Things have definitely quieted down on the Rift in the past couple of minutes ever since the Otacon fight occurred. The Undying, but JDG get the first wave in, and now they're turning to the Baron.
Okay, they're taking really strong control. A single vision ward immediately taken by JDG. Will note this. Doinbi is on the side. He is teleporting into this play.
Oh, Aki's forced the ultimate. And at some point when you get to a late enough game state, that gold lead doesn't matter nearly as much. And NIP are picking up a lot of these item spikes. 3.5 items for Doinbi, 4 items for PP, or Leave, I should say. Oh, Weaver's Wall, that's really great. Aki, completely isolated. I don't know if you want to go in there, Doinbi. You're pretty tanky, but do you have the setup? Oh, 5-man Pop Blossom from PP God, but do they have the damage? I don't think so. Leave, you can see that he finally finds his moment in picking off Scout, but now he's got to deal with 4 other Goon Squad members from JDG. He's forced to flash over the wall, but Ala follows, sends it to the skies, and Leave hits the ground. Doinbi, the only member alive on NIP, but just could not link up with Leave in that fight. Like, NIP are starting to come back. Yeah, like if they're winning, if they're going even or not that far down, hang on, PP God, another 2-man Pop Blossom.
They found him!
Not caught in it, but Scout is caught, but the bailout, does he have a kill, reset the revive? Not this time. Okay, now it's all on Pays, and now he finds an opportunity to go into the backline. Aki popping the Crescent Guard, gives good knockup with the 3 talent strike. Woohoo! Did you see that foot sinker damage from Leave? That was crazy.
Cloud Soul, thank you to our picture-in-picture, and it is all of the plasma procs being applied. Shun missing the Impale, can still fire prey-seeking missiles over the walls, and now we're getting the teleport here from Doinbi. JDG need to win this very decidedly.
Aki has no flash. If he gets a chance to get in there, ooh, Callista, Ren secure on the Baron, and nicely done for JDG.
We'll see how NIP are going to be able to play against Baron and 5 grubs here. The next 2 minutes here for JDG are going to be so important.
That's true, but Leave just bought a hat, and that,
wonderful.
Like,
True. Wonderful
that's
analysis.
awesome. Maybe NIP have a chance. But this
they're gonna try
is a
cut
big
off this
siege to
bot lane
overcome
turret.
from the side of NIP. And JDG using the Weaver's Wall. It's again impale
Shun!
on the 2 people, and hostile takeover is occupying the front line, but PP God for the pop blossom, but Paze is able to sidestep it this time around. No one is hitting Paze, and Paze gets to thrive in this fight. He's rending, he's stacking the spears, leave on the AP. Kaisa won't do a damn thing, and this time around Paze survives through it all. Another quadra for the AD carry of JDG, and they will clean out the first game.
Dude, what are JDG doing? Why do we keep stealing pentas from Paze? It's been twice from Allah. Now Shun takes it away from him. It's a good game from JDG. A bit of a weird mid-game there, but they'll take game 1 up against Ninjas and Pyjamas.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.